This video will guide property owners through the informal review process. Property owners will receive the new full value assessments via mail, typically in the form of an assessment disclosure notice, which is mandated by New York State. In most communities, the mailing of this notice occurs on or about March 1st. Property owners should always check with their local municipalities as to the exact date of the notice mailing. In the town of Sand Lake, the new assessments will be mailed on or about March 1st of 2025. Property owners need to focus on the new preliminary full value assessment or market value. Note that taxes are levied regardless of the assessment. The tax illustration is only a hypothetical estimate based on last year's tax levies. New levies are not known at this time. School budgets are typically passed in May each year, town and county in the fall each year. Cities may have different timeframes. The assessment disclosure notice will show the current property assessment and the new preliminary full value assessment. This notice indicates a hypothetical tax illustration. The premise is if the new full value assessment was in place last year, using last year's budgets and levies, what would the property owner have paid? If there is an exemption on the property at the time the notices are printed, the exemptions will be reflected. For the new preliminary assessment at 100%, the exemption amounts will be at the maximum allowed or 100% value. Included in the new notice will be instructions on the informal review process and where property owners can go to get more information. This process focuses on the reasonableness of the new full market value. If you believe the new assessment is not reasonable or you're not sure, check the municipality's PROS website and research the sales that have occurred in your community. If you have interior conditions or other factors that you believe may affect the new full value assessment, file an informal review. How to file an informal review? The informal review process has been automated to assist property owners in challenging the new full value assessment if they believe the new value to be inaccurate. This automated process saves property owners time and allows for submission at the property owner's convenience. Step 1. Property owners need to ask themselves the question, could I sell my property for the new full value assessment? The first step is to review the sales that have occurred in the municipality. Information on all the sales utilized in the process will be available on the PROS website application. Follow the instructions on the informal review portal. There is a tutorial on the website to assist property owners in the process. They can also call 866-910-1776 for more information. Step 2. If you believe the assessment is not reasonable and you can find comparable properties that have sold for less than your new assessment, you will need to include them in your application. Instructions are on the IR portal. Don't just look for the lowest sales. That won't work. The sales have to be comparable to your property. The size, the style, location, age, bedrooms, bathrooms, garage, amenities. If there are interior conditions to your property that you believe would affect the value, follow the instructions on the IR portal regarding submitting supporting documentation such as photographs, contractor's estimates for repairs or improvements, and any other information explaining the condition of the property. Only submit one application per parcel. Once the review form is submitted, valuation specialists will review your information and you will receive a notice no later than 10 days prior to grievance day per New York State law. Whether a change was granted or not, a notice will be sent for each informal review form submitted. If you are satisfied with the decision from the informal review, no further action is necessary. If you are not satisfied with the decision, you may file a formal grievance with the Board of Assessment Review. Information on this process will be included with your decision notice. Please do not call for your results. All results are mailed at the same time. Here are some important dates to remember. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any further questions, please call the toll-free number for more information.